New data released this week by the FBI finds crime in America dropped last year, continuing a downward trend since the end of the pandemic. Murder, overall violent crime, and property crime all decreased last year. The FBI even saying it expects to see, quote, the largest one-year decline in murder that has ever been recorded. But despite this, a Gallup poll taken in November finds 77% of Americans believe crime is actually up nationally. So let's bring in John Roman, a criminologist and the director for the Center of Public Safety and Justice at the University of Chicago. Thank you so much for being with us. So we see these new numbers from the FBI. There's actually this decline in U.S. crime. Do we know what's behind the decline?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of theories, right? So people have talked about the protests. They've talked about the decline in trust in the police. But I think this is really a COVID story, and in particular, it's a story about the effect of COVID on local governments. Local governments lost 1 million employees all at once in 2020. These are teachers, coaches, counselors, social workers, behavioral health specialists. These are everybody who work with our young people. And they were suddenly removed from these young people's lives. And we saw this tremendous spike in crime and violence. We saw in 2020, the largest one-year increase in homicides we've ever seen, 28%. And then that sort of stayed at a very low level throughout 2020, 2021, and 2022. And in 2023, all of that employment in local government returned. Those 1 million local government workers went back to work. And we saw the numbers you see on your screen, large declines in every type of crime, including both property and violent crime.
All right, so that is obviously good news. We want to see, when we see declines, we want it to be in something like crime. But as, you were talking and we were seeing that video, why do so many Americans think crime is actually on the rise?
So a couple of things to think about. So one is that Americans always think crime is on the rise. Gallup asks this question every year, and every year since 9/11, when you ask people if crime is going up in the nearest city, they always say that it is, even though most of the last 20 years, crime has been on a slightly downward trajectory in the United States. So we get bombarded with these images that you're seeing, and we saw some new things during the pandemic. We saw this organized retail theft and the smash and grabs. We see a lot of carjackings. There's been a huge spike in motor vehicle thefts, particularly Kias and Hyundais. And so there's a lot of evidence out there for people who just consume their news in little small bites that things are really getting worse. And we just need to do a better job of communicating to them that, look, if you're under the age of 50, you're probably living in an America that is safer than it ever has been.
Wow. All right. So what do you think, John, it will take to change the public's perception? If it's not the actual numbers and seeing it in black and white, what is it going to take to change that?
I think we have to have a period of sustained lower crime. I think people have really been conditioned to be afraid. I think there's a lot of rhetoric around in the post 9/11 era, the see something, say something era, where we're told to ever be hyper vigilant, that we're always at risk. I think that really weighs on people's psyche. You add in the trauma of the pandemic and staying at home and the disruptions and dislocations that happen to literally everybody. And people are afraid, and it's going to take them a while to work through that. And I think if we continue to invest in evidence-based policies and practices by both the police and the criminal justice system, and work with our schools more and work with our community-based organizations more and have crime stay on this lower trajectory, I think eventually people will be convinced, but it's going to be a long road.
It will be a long road. We can try to contribute to it now. According to the FBI, crime numbers were down last year. That's some good news there. All right, John Roman, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.